Hello from my hotel room in Vietnam. Currently in Da Nang on my last week of travelling in Asia. And by the way, hello. If you recognise me, hopefully I'm a bit more tanned than before I went, because I've been in Asia since the 17th of September and I have been vlogging bits here and there, but I wanted to just film this as a bit of an interim video to say, I don't know, maybe some reasons why I haven't been editing and why you haven't seen videos from me posted, and just a little hello again. So yeah, my mum's asked me, we haven't been posting lately, and some friends are like, have you been vlogging in Asia? But I do actually have 2 videos or 3 videos left of the West Coast of Australia series that I've had this for like, oh my god, so long. I just broke it literally just now. I wear this, I never take it off. I've worn it to all my Muay Thai sessions. I never took it off when I travelled Asia and I literally just snapped it. What the fuck? Maybe it's symbolic. I haven't got an outline for this video. I just thought I want to film a video and I want to post it on the same day because I just want to explain maybe a little bit about why I haven't edited, what's going on in my life, what am I doing. So yeah, give me a sec. I just ordered some food to my hotel room, so I'm just checking on it. Good about that necklace, but I need to get a new chain and then it'll be okay. Anyway, okay, first of all, what's been going on in the past few months? So yeah, I've been travelling in Asia and I took my laptop with me and everything so I could edit, but I kind of just stopped and I had a little break from filming, then had a little break from editing. When I got back from the West Coast road trip, which might be the last video you've seen, I stayed at James's obviously for the remainder of the time up until I went to Bali. And then the way we kind of left our relationship was that, you know, I was going to go to Asia and figure out what's going on in my head, because you might have seen as well the video I did where I broke up with David, my ex, in February. Well, yeah, you probably know it's too soon to be in a relationship after a 3.5-year relationship, so it's been quite tricky for me to understand what I'm feeling and maybe why I'm not feeling what I should be feeling in a relationship. So me going to Asia was kind of me getting space from my previous relationship. The halfway through, like, I felt like I come to the realization that I did want a relationship, but it's now been 2.5 months since I was in Perth with James and I feel like I need to be single for a while, because in the past, like, 6 years, so the whole of this year, 22, 21, 2020, 2019, 2018, I've been single for 6 of those months, and then the time in between when I met David and James this year. So 6 months in 6 years is a long time to not be single, and I am actually feeling quite emotionally unavailable myself, and it's not fair on James. So anyway, I'm going to Perth to see him and talk about everything. But maybe one of the reasons why I wasn't finishing editing the vlogs is because I think it was when I got to Pai, so about a month and a bit into my trip in Asia, and I decided that, well, the thing is that I'm going to be in Sydney with all my friends. James is in Perth until June because he's got a lease, and I just knew that we'd be in a long distance relationship for a long time now. It's just the way that it is, and like, he wouldn't move to Sydney, none of his friends are there. I wouldn't move to Perth, none of my friends are there. I'm going to be looking for a job in Sydney, he's still working in Perth, and I just felt like it would be a lot of effort and commitment to put into our relationship when I'm not fully sure that I'm ready to spend time working on the issues with him. Like, I know that relationships take work, but I think I really need to make the most of being on my own and figuring out what I want, and just like letting myself be ready to love again. Because right now, I just don't feel a lot, like in terms of relationships. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a bad thing, and I think me and James are going to have a really productive chat. But you'll have been watching all the West Coast series and seen that he's in them, and then I go to Asia and then he's not in the vlogs after I come back from Asia. So yeah, that's an explanation. And I guess I can also say that I will be finishing editing the few videos I've got left of the West Coast. He's happy for me to like edit and post them, so I'm going to do that, and I'm going to work on it today. My camera's going to die anyway, but yeah, you can expect that. And I've got videos of my time in Asia as well, in Thailand, Bali, well Bali first, then Thailand, and a little bit maybe from Vietnam. So yeah, I will be continuing YouTube. I just had a month-long break while I was travelling. But yeah, I'm going to work on that, and I hope that gives a bit of an explanation as to why there's been a bit of a pause, what's going on in my life if you're interested at all, and yeah, what you can expect from staying subscribed to my channel. So I feel like I said none of that with a smile. My camera's going to die, I'm sorry. But yeah, I hope that gives you a bit of information as to why I've been silent on here. But yeah, if you follow my Instagram anyway, Vix Vlogs on Instagram, then you'll see like the updates I've been posting on there anyway. So feel free to follow me on there, and I will catch you in the next video, which will be Coral Bay in Australia. One thing I want to add, just charge my camera battery a little bit so that I can add to the point. I want to express that it hasn't been an easy decision for me. There's been times where I've been really upset in front of James, so it's not that I'm just being numb and I'm like, oh, I can't be arsed for this relationship. It's that I can't give somebody right now what they need, and that isn't fair, because when someone's ready to love you but you're not ready to love them, it's just not fair on that person to wait, to expect, or to not get their own needs met. Like, I was having a really hard time figuring out my feelings while I was in Asia. Like, my friend said to me, I think you need to be on your own for a while, because of the way that I'm upset about the loss that I've had for a really deep, long relationship. You know, at the time, like, I thought that I was okay, I was getting over things, but when it really comes to getting close to someone again, it's actually really hard to go deeper when those feelings are already enmeshed with like memories you have with someone else. So if I wanted to be a certain way in a relationship, meet someone's needs, try and go all in with like connection, I just have so much wrapped in those parts of my mind, like from another relationship. It's just really tricky, and I don't want anyone to be hurt. And yeah, at the same time, I've acknowledged here that I still find it difficult. We broke up in February, it's been 9 months, and I just want to, practically I just want to do more yin yoga, which I discovered when I was in Pai in Thailand. I discovered I might even do some in this hotel room, because you have to sit in a stretching position for 3 to 5 minutes and hold that, and then while you're doing that, I found that like emotions actually come to the surface that I never thought would, or I didn't know were there. So I found yin yoga really helpful for processing my emotions. I actually also took magic mushrooms twice while I was in Asia, and that also helped me. I mean, when I did them in the UK, it helped me make the decision to move to Australia, and it's helped me realise that I actually want to do a psychology masters to become a therapist. So yeah, I openly say that, and I think they should be legal. But it's things like that and experiences I've had that have made me realise it. It's not because I've gone out and I've realised I fancy other people, it's that I've realised that I will need to be on my own and focus on the things like what I want for my career, which is really excited actually that I've discovered that, and what I want for my own healing. So yeah, I don't want to, yeah. I just wanted to say that, and I think it's also important for us all to try and process our emotions properly and don't put them off. Don't rely on someone else to help you solve those issues, and maybe go to therapy. I mean, I've only ever had one therapy session in my life. I'd love to have more, but obviously it's a money thing. But yeah, for anyone else who's struggling out there, who's been in a long-term relationship that's ended, I feel ya. But yeah, I just wanted to add this in as a little PS.